Water apple occupies a strange space in the world of fruits, not because people don't like it, but because the world outside Southeast Asia doesn't even know it exists. It is called by many names: water apple, rose apple, wax apple, jambu, makopa, Malay apple. Every region has its version, its dialect, its childhood story attached to it. Yet the scientific name, Syzygium samarangense, anchors it in botanical clarity. The first encounter with water apple is visual. It doesn't look like an apple at all. Its skin is smooth, wax glossy, almost ceramic in appearance. The shape resembles an inverted bell, narrowing towards the stem like fabric cinched at the top. Under sunlight, the fruit reflects brightness as if varnished. You touch it, and it feels cool, tropical hydration disguised as fruit. Slice it, and your expectations immediately reset. The interior is pale white, airy, almost hollow. The flesh crunches like a soft unripe pear but dissolves like flavored ice. You chew, and a gentle sweetness appears, not sugary sweet, but refreshing sweet, like cold spring water infused with fruit aroma. The flavor is not aggressive, not acidic, not heavy. It is light, subtle, clean. That lightness is precisely why water apple became beloved in humid climates. A bowl of chilled water apples in the middle of a tropical afternoon is nearly sacred. In Indonesia, children climb trees to reach the ripest ones. In Malaysia, people wash them quickly and eat them whole, sometimes sprinkled with salty chili powder. In the Philippines, the fruit is used in summer salads, diced into cold plates next to pineapple and pomelo. The fruit contains very little calorie density and nearly zero fat. It is mostly structured water, cell walls holding liquid. A single bite floods the mouth like edible rain. The story of water apple stretches back centuries through trade routes across the Indian Ocean, ports where Malay sailors traded wooden bowls of water apple saplings to Indian coastal farmers, where Portuguese chroniclers described orchards shading monastery entrances, where travelers noted how the tree's pink-white blossoms resembled miniature fireworks. Those blossoms deserve pause. Water apple trees bloom in clusters of feathery petals with subtle fragrance. When blossoms fall, they cover the ground like confetti from a summer wedding. There are many cultivars. Indonesia has the pale green, jambu singkalo. Thailand has the ruby-skinned, thicker-fleshed, tubtum siam, one of the most commercialized types. India has a firmer, more aromatic version called chompu. The Philippines produces a deeper red variant called makopa, firm enough to slice like melon wedges. Its cultural utility is layered. In Cambodian folklore, placing freshwater apples on temple altars invited spiritual purity. In Malay households, offering the fruit symbolized hospitality. Its watery freshness represented cooling energy against tropical heat. Traditional medicine did not ignore it either. Water apple leaves were brewed for fevers. Bark was crushed for sore throats. Fruit was offered for digestion and dehydration. Modern science, as it often does, arrived late to affirm tradition. The fruit is high in hydration-friendly minerals and antioxidants. Leaf extract studies revealed antimicrobial effects. Bark compounds showed potential in reducing inflammation. Yet none of these discoveries changed the fruit, only validated cultural memory. Water apples are eaten in ways that reflect lifestyle. Street vendors slice them into tiny chunks and dip them in spicy sugar oils. Families cool them in clay water pots. Restaurants craft chilled salads with lime, mint, and water apple cubes that sparkle like glass. What fascinates fruit historians is how water apple resisted Western commercialization. Unlike mango, banana, or dragon fruit, it never scaled globally, not because it lacks appeal, but because its shelf life is short and its sweetness is delicate. Cold storage does not preserve the exact crispness that defines its essence. So the fruit remains hyperlocal, seasonal, immediate, consumed near the soil that grew it. There is poetry in that constraint. Water apple is the fruit equivalent of a summer afternoon, beautiful, temporary, memorable because it's brief. You cannot refrigerate its moment. You must eat it then and there, when its skin is cold and glossy, when its flesh snaps like a droplet of rain frozen into structure. Everything about the fruit feels designed to refresh simplicity. The color tones, soft green, pastel rose, bright crimson, mirror tropical sunsets. The flavor is minimalistic, detoxifying in sensation. Eating it feels like breathing after a storm. A basket of water apples is not abundance in the modern industrial sense. It is abundance in the ancient ecological sense, what the tree grows now, what the season gives now, what disappears soon. Water apple teaches a small truth: not everything extraordinary needs intensity. Some things are remarkable precisely because they are quiet. You stand under a water apple tree, pick one, wipe the dew from its smooth surface, and take a bite, and the entire world returns to uncomplicated freshness. That's its legacy, and that is why millions love it.